Hey everyone, it's Linda Medeiros with What's Linda Cooking, director with the Pampered Chef. I am here for breakfast because I think a lot of us are cooking a lot of different meals at home right now. And this is something that my husband loves, pancakes. And I like to make it on a day when, on a Sunday, and then he can have leftovers during the week. I gotta make sure that this is, yeah, it is. And so I normally don't use this. But some of you know that my mother has come to live with us, and so, she brought this with her. And I'm trying to conserve my flour because I know that I am going to be making bread because we're going to run out of bread and stuff. So I want to conserve my flour for that. So I have my little measuring cup in here. This is the measuring cup from the kids' baking set. And so I kind of keep measuring cups in some of my things that I use a lot, especially my flour. I always have a measuring cup in there, and I have an adjustable one that's an older Pampered Chef one that I have. So we're gonna put that aside right here. We got that in here, and this is my batter bowl. Love it because I can just pour. We also have a batter mixer dispenser that I love, but I didn't take that out today. So we've got a cup and a quarter of milk. This is my Easy Read measuring cup. Notice I can measure just from here, so I don't have to worry about that. So we got that in there. And then I've got 2 eggs. And what I do with the eggs a lot of times is just put them in here one at a time so that I'm not, if it's a bad egg, I don't have to worry about it, okay? So we're just gonna put that in there, just like that. There we go. I'm throwing my eggs. Someday I'm gonna get myself do a compost, so that I'm not throwing my eggshells out. Then I need a little bit of oil, about 2 tablespoons of oil. I tend to guesstimate this stuff, so we're gonna put 1, 2, just like that. And then I'll take my whisk this up, and I'll show you what I'll do. And I've got my double burner griddle here, and you're just gonna mix it up. And it's okay if there's a little bit of lumps in it. You just want all, kind of incorporated. But on pancakes, it's okay if there's a little bit of lumps. So what I'm going to do is put this, if we can get that to not, oh, that's going to fall. And we're just going to pour this right on my double burner griddle. And hopefully it's ready. And some of it's going to, I'm used to making them from scratch. And I know my batter because I use the batter from the Betty Crocker cookbook. That's the one that I use all the time. I use the crepe, the waffle, and the pancake batter from there. My husband also requested blueberry. So I've got my frozen blueberries. And we are just going to, let me see if I can grab something so that I'm not sticking my hand in there. Okay, here we go. We've got our prep bowls, and I've got some very frozen strawberries. They've probably been in my freezer for quite a long time, but that's okay. We can still use them. And we're just going to put these right on top, and I'm going to get rid of that right there. There we go. Hair, because my hair's down. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but I'm going to, normally I put my hair up when I'm cooking. So then we're going to put these right on top, and these will defrost as I'm cooking them. Ooh, got a lot on this side. There we go. And now if you have somebody who likes banana, you can slice banana. And so you can make all different kinds of pancakes and whatever you want. So these are just gonna, I'm just gonna flip them when they're brown, and then they're gonna be perfect. And I make a bunch of these because then during the week he will have them for breakfast. And that's what I recommend. Make a double batch, so then tomorrow, or you can even throw them in the freezer. Just put maybe some parchment in between, or just put them in there. If you know you're going to have them all, just put them in a container. Put them in the freezer, then take them out, defrost them, and and I usually put them in a toaster oven, or the air fryer to heat them up. And let me see if I have my little turners. Where are my turners? Here we go. Here's my turner. So I'm going to kind of do this. I like this double burner griddle because I can cook a lot on it. I have a friend who had this when her kids were growing up, and she would make eggs on one side, bacon on the other side, or she would do pancakes for a few of the kids and eggs for the other kids. So it just comes in handy because you can do things like that. And she's a breakfast cook, so she's used to kind of being a short order cook. So and she's fabulous at it. So she would do that in the morning for her kids. So these are pancakes, and like I said, you can make whatever flavor you want, whatever kind of fruit you have. And if you wanted a little bit of whole grain, you can also take some of the batter and put it as whole grain. You know, put some whole wheat or something like that, put some oatmeal in there, whatever you want. In this would be great, some protein powder, and maybe I'll put that in there. Wait a second, I might put that in there. Some pea protein in here, and then it will bump up the protein and stuff, and he won't even know that they're in there. So that's good. And so what are you cooking this morning, or what are you having this morning? Because breakfast and lunch and dinner, when you're inside every day, all day, is sometimes a little bit of a challenge. So put down some of the things that you would like to see me cook, and I will maybe cook those during the week. Tonight, I have a feeling I'm making some kind of chicken. So tune in tonight, because there'll be some kind of chicken dinner, probably a sheet pan meal, or maybe something in the air fryer, I'm not sure. But check in. Bye for now.